Hi everyone, today in this video we're going to discuss what I call Cal as one of the most important things that you have to get in count if you want to grow in your life. That is the importance of having network. Yes, network. What is and how I can call network? The reality is that the reality I could describe as the ability to connect with people in a way that it's more easy for you to connect with the people that really matter to be connected in order to help you to get your objectives. By having this network built, it's more easier to you to get your results as other one that doesn't have a network. So you have to understand that your environment, you have resources that are limited. Neither everyone has some conditions, and obviously as well everyone tends to get objectives. Everyone wants and gets wishes to get accomplished, and the reality is that some ones they get a easy pathway while other ones they tend to fall during this pathway as well. And so what you have to get in count is that you should look for things that helps you to be better in reaching your objectives. And so one of these things is certainly network. And first, what's important to understand about network is that 80 around 85% of job opportunities they come from networking, and most successful people don't just work harder, they network smarter. So they are able to connect with the right people that obviously can help them by them people that have tried to get these networks by providing something valuable. Because you have to understand, if you want to get a ask to be made, you have to offer value first. And that's why some of the times we have ready and we're kind of like absurd a lot of histories that start by someone some type that has some type of skill as served by someone that's already established in one specific industry, and then so by being someone that provides so much valuable things for the guy that's already established and can give us value in helping us to open doors to new works in big companies. By giving this constant value for these people that are already established, they saw in a moment in the future, by remaining and having the ability to manage this relationship, we kind of get so back the value, all value that we have provided in the posterior moments in our life, then we were in a less favorable position then. So we are now that we have polished our relationship with someone and we have so already shown how much value we have, and other ones as well feel gratitude. It's something I don't understand, because people they tend to reciprocate everyone that tends to give value for them. We don't like to get favors that are not so kind of balanced in terms of how much I have received and how much I have as well kind of shared with other ones. And that's why, by you being in a position that's less favorable than other ones, you have always to start by you. The way that you start this relation has to come from you, because initially it's you that need. You can have the skill, but if you cannot have like the opportunity, it's not easy to you to kind of gather clients, kind of make him have pay attention for you. You don't have like a brand, you not have like the enough resources to make your to promotion so of your being so better and being a better way than your competition. And this requires a lot of money, requires a lot of know-how that some other people's know. Then so obviously all your expertise you can have in your skill can be like the best one, but if you don't have like the network to get so help of other people that so complement how it's needed to be successful other than just like your expertise, you're not gonna go long. Example, you can be as much as you would like a good football and you play so much football, but if you do football in probably some regions on Africa that you don't have network to get so a contact with some specific team that so is gonna recruit you and gonna so pay to see what you do, the reality is that if they see you, they will see that you got talent. But even if you got talent, probably you need some type of people that could be your friends and so can help you to convince the people that's gonna buy you that you're good. So it's like proven. They're like the a driver to a driven person that has insights about you that you possibly so have done uh, before you have done like a network relationship that so helps you to get this advantage in the future by giving value for the other ones, and so other ones gonna help you towards your pathway. If you not have this, obviously your pathway not becomes like impossible to be done, but is so much difficult. Mainly network is like a comparative advantage that you have, a active. It's like something that helps you and puts you always constantly more close to your objectives if you have one of them. It's just a call and you can so have a person that can help you to do something that you not have expertise or you don't want to spend your time, and so you can focus in what really matters, focus in what you really are better in. And so now that you have understand, it's reasonable. I expect this video helps you to understand and makes convince you that you really need the network. In reality, that shown that 85% of job opportunities they come from networking. Someone that recommend a person that I have knowledge about that so can be helpful for a company. It's something that requires you, because if you're going to understand the way that you do decision making, we cannot just, for example, if someone has been said that's good in doing a specific job, but well, I have this information, but can I have someone that can be said that have been with the people that I like, I kind of have confidence in what they say, that so makes me have more confidence as well in doing and taking the decision. Basically that is helping you having these type of insights in decision makers that are useful to your pathway going so further and further on, that you're gonna have to get this ability to play with these triggers that persons are to each other when we tend to make so decisions. And the reality is that it's something that you have to work on. But now that we understand the importance, how it's important as well is knowing how to do this ability to make and creating network. Now, I can start by saying it. What are things that are errors if you want to build a network? What are things that you should not do? Something. Being transactional. Networking is about building relationships, not just asking favors, is what I've said. Normally people that are in useful mainly are useful in the initial of the careers, that we don't have like good people that I have contact, and people's company they tend to buy, so the decision makers of who they buy or not, who they put in the company or not, are depending if the knowledge of some of the people that are already in the company they have about the person and just looking for the CV and sees other people have done this and this. But as well, reinforcing what I've said, we have to make it seem more realistically for the people, and not just saying it is people that have relevance in certain contexts being something that helps you. And if you don't have people in certain specific environment that could stimulate the decision maker to put in that environment, you're going to make it more difficult. And obviously, so you need to build relationships, this ability to deal, manage, and so remain with the relationship over the time. And it's something that requires you to, first of all, you're going to be the one that has the need, and so you're going to have to start by doing favors for the other ones and not asking you favors for the people that so is helping me to put in organization. No, start by having interest about the people, and so understand how you provide value, that so people will feel the reciprocity, and so they're going to help you in some specific type of need that you show to him. So other thing that is an error, only reaction when we need something. It's basically what I have said. Ignoring people who aren't important yet. It's something that's important. Some of the biggest opportunities they come from unexpected places, and that's something that's reality. Sometimes kind of not giving the value for some people that probably are in a journey that cold. So if we kind of have a contact, for example, with friends in college, the ability to have connection with these friends probably helps you. For example, if one of them has explored and has kind of get some opportunity to get in a job that you see that you kind of meet the criteria, and so you would as well enter. But you would never know it, this opportunity to have a job, if you not have so people connected that you're friends with, because you have not felt, because you think and look for someone that is like equal to you, and so they cannot provide something useful. But in reality, they as well, they're seeking for the same than you, and probably someone's they kind of achieve the value that you're looking faster than you. And so if you have relations with them, more probability you're gonna get so to as well enjoy if someone kind of finds the gold. And others, all the other thing that's a hero not following up. So a good first impression is wasted if you don't maintain the connection, and that's something that you have to get in count. It's not something that's easy. You cannot like get your brain, that is a habit as is kind of scrolling social media, that you have to get low effort to get your objective. Neither how easy is so to get some people to recommend it to you just by doing and having a good impression first and doing a specific favor. Sometimes you have to be constant to make and build this relationship. That's so some moments after the long building that someone's so gonna give your really value for you. And so it's something that you have to put effort and not already looking for low term of pleasures that are not always easy to get. It's a relationship. Not all relationships are the same, and not all people gonna get so kind of as a boyfriend and girlfriend in the teenager era that they're already gonna go so passionate towards each other. Sometimes people are not built so that you need to reciprocate so much, and after then just as a favor has been done. So be calm and understand this, and it always comes as easy as you would like to get. So start with the giving mindset is the approach that is we have to talking. Instead of asking, offer value first. How can I help you is more full than can you help me. Always people's praise. People are egoistic. People feel that what is more important is things that aggregates value for me, and we praise people that aggregates value for me than people that have helped. So have this in count. The power of weak ties effect. So people tend to think only close friends help, but studies show weak ties, acquaintances, ex-colleagues, distant connections provide the most unexpected opportunities. That's something reality. Sometimes we think that just by having connection with people that we get are like the enough ones. Sometimes we have to have active energy to look for people and see if we can connect with them. And this obviously is much more easier today. The ability to have networks with the internet can be in platforms, events that are made online by companies. And so if we have expertise, it's just like enjoying these opportunities as companies. They already understand, they know there exist a lot of people that they just need the opportunity to show the talent. And so people understand it exists, it's not something that's hard, so it doesn't get stuck in your environment like in your school or the things that you get physically you're present in, and so you have to be present. Understand that we have a rich world of the environment in the internet that we can explore it, and so you should, because it's like getting informations for all around the world. It's not the bottleneck that we just get informations from physically talking in our day-to-day life just by the environment that I'm included on. In internet, I can achieve a lot of informations, a lot of people to connect around the world. So it's important to do it, this work of enjoying the platforms that you have today. So I expect this video help you, elucidate you about the importance of network. People are always important. People are the decision makers, and so people have these tendencies to liking people that have aggregated value for me first, because reciprocation is something that happens. And so the main takeaway is adopt instead of ask, giving value for the other ones first. So see you in the next